Det här är ett poddradioprogram från Radio AF.
I think we have him on. Now we have Emanuele Marini on our show. Emanuele, welcome to It's All About House here on Radio AF. It's great to have you on here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, to our listeners, can you tell who is Emanuele Marini? Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
I was a professional diver and ex-Italian national team before start my career as a DJ producer. I started to the DJ 60 years ago. And after 3 years, I started my production because here in Italy it's very difficult to play, especially the EDM genre. So I want to grow artistically, and I wanted to start playing my music. But until now, I have no chance for play. So anyway,
You said you were a diver before, right?
Yeah. My best competition was over there in Sweden, in Stockholm, in 2008.
Oh, that's great. As soon as Corona is gone, you can you're welcome to Sweden.
Thanks.
And do you have any other hobbies besides producing and DJing?
I'm right now I'm a CrossFitter. After diving, I decided to prove this interesting sport because it's a mixed sports. Mm-hmm. So this is my really interest right now.
Okay, that's cool. If I may ask, how would you describe your music for someone who has never heard of Emanuele Marini?
I started producing big rooms, and slowly I moved on progressive minimal, and now from 1 year, something like that, I try to combine the minimal production style with the future house. So because I saw that I'm not great difficult to product this genre, no, and but I continue to produce minimal too, no, and techno sometimes is a melodic techno. My best genre is EDM, but I like to mix these genres, you know.
Yeah, the music that we will play in the mix later this evening is very diverse, and as you say, I especially like the more heavier song.
I like vocal pop sometimes, and mix with techno, future house, or deep house. Depends my inspiration was in that particular moment, you know.
Yeah. So before you were producing music, have you always been musically inclined, or like play some instrument maybe?
When I was child, in maybe 12, 13 years old, I played the guitar, but now I'm forget everything. So after more years, I try to study piano, because it's basically for electronic production.
Yeah, I think I understand what you mean by that. It's good to have some keyboard basics. If I may ask, which artists or bands are your main sources of inspiration?
Well, my initial inspiration was the Danik is a Dutch DJ. I don't know if you know that. I'm still following him. Right now, my inspiration for techno future house is the Italian DJ Morgan J, who is having a lot with the Don Diablo label. Now my production is they are expired from Hexagon, the Don Diablo's label.
Okay. So different depending on genre, you can say.
Yeah, exactly.
Very diverse kind of music. What are your goals with your musical career?
The first one, I want to try to out on the Danik label. Now I'm working for a track for him. And the second one is go out on Don Diablo's label, because I find it a very high quality label.
Okay.
I think in this moment is the best for EDM.
Yeah, maybe if I can tell you a little bit of background, our show is all about promoting that awesome electronic music. So thank you a lot for the tips, Emanuele. Don Diablo label. What are your plans for the future to come? Like maybe one year in the future?
My hope is, my guess is to come out on Hexagon. This is my first goal, because it's a big label and it's very important for my career, you know.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Because it's a spinning, you know, it's a sublabra spinning. Spinning is the big one.
Will it be many remixes or mostly your own music?
For now, my music. Remixes sometimes. That is not my priority.
Yeah, I can understand that. It's original content.
Yeah, exactly.
And if I may ask something, this is a very general question, but you started out producing once and you were new to it once. Final question of the evening. Which tips would you have for like beginner musicians who feel inspired by you, maybe want to start producing themselves, you know?
My advice is to start studying the piano before starting the production of electronic music, and take some courses to learn how to use Ableton, because I use this DAW, because personally is a great DAW that has a great quality compared to the others DAW.
Yeah, compared to FL Studio, maybe. Have you tried other DAWs as well?
I like how work with the sound. I think it's more clear than FL Studio, but anyway, it's a personal choice. That's it.
Do you think it can be a good idea to study some basic music theory as well? Because I know some producers don't actually know any music theory. They just have a gut feeling.
No, I think scales and piano charts are the basic for starting an electronic music production. Before start to the production, study the theory before, because in every song you meet every time difficulties to the chord, scale, or something like that.
Yeah, it makes sense. Absolutely. Okay, it was a pleasure having you on. I hope our listeners will enjoy a mix consisting of your songs that is going to be played right now. Emanuele, thank you a lot for your participation on It's All About House, and I wish you a great evening and a lot of luck in your career.
You too, thanks for everything.
This was an interview with Italian producer Emanuele Marini. I just want to make it clear that the views of Marini about which music production softwares and music labels are the best are not the views of Radio AF, but the personal views of Marini. Right now, we're going to listen to a DJ set made by me, which consists of Marini's songs. Take a break from your university assignments, crack open a cold beer and dance along. I hope you enjoy.
Du har lyssnat på ett poddradioprogram från Radio AF. Hitta alla våra program på radioaf.se.